Is it going up, Alyssa, or no? Huh? Oh, it did? Wi-Fi's been bad. It might be my side. I'm not seeing it yet. Yeah, do you see that it's up, Alyssa? Okay, you don't. Okay. Gotcha. No, just making sure because sometimes it can be my signal. You guys don't? Do you guys see it? I still don't see it. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Henry. I'll say. Okay. What do you think, guys? Okay. Oh, God. Jacob, no first, right, bro? Okay, just. No, I don't. I don't. But thank you. Yes, thank you. Just waiting. Because David says he got plenty of exercise, jumping to conclusions, pushing his luck, and dodging deadlines. That's a good way to exercise, right? It's a good workout, David. Hey, Kevin. I mean, there are some chances to talk about tonight. Don't see us getting a whole lot of rain like last night. Bill Taylor here, Ken's 5 Digital Center. Happy Wednesday night. Hope you're doing well. Blessings to you and yours. Hope things are awesome. Look at the vintage Fiesta shirt I wore today. We had our Ken's 5, our annual Fiesta luncheon. And so I said I had to break out one of the vintage Fiesta shirts at Ken's 5. You see the little 5 with the little antennas on the TV. Huh? That was one of our best ones. I love this one. So the last few hours have been quiet. There's the last of the showers that were falling this afternoon. And you can see them coming in from the south right there. That was about it today. You can see out along the Rio Grande between Eagle Pass and Del Rio, a few good downpours tried to get started. Nothing like what we saw last night. As this kind of resets, we're going to see the storms that developed over the hill country in Sonora, dropping into Kerrville by about 1 a.m. and then through the city between 3 and 4 a.m. and some really healthy deposits on rainfall. Take a look at some of these numbers we got. From left to right, we can start near 3 inches at Uvalde. In fact, those kind of totals up at Camp Wood and Rock Springs means that the aquifer should get a good boost. I mean, this is good beneficial rain right over the collection zone of the Edwards Aquifer. So the other part about that Del Rio thunderstorm, there was some monster hail in that. I'm thinking upwards of baseball-sized hailstones falling at about 1:30, 2 a.m., right just north of Uvalde, and it kind of skirted off to its east. Once it was moving south, it was more or less southeast on its track. So it didn't go directly into Uvalde, just off to the east of Uvalde, but it crossed Highway 90 before it rained itself out. San Antonio totals were 1.5 inches. My good friend, Ken Boyce, who runs Randolph Oaks, the golf course on the base out at Randolph, 1.5 on the nose out there. Just double checking what he sent me. Howdy, Vince. Paul, I think it'll be, pop-up downpours. We'll take a look at what the models are saying and see if they agree with what we're going to get tomorrow. So pockets of 2-inch totals out there, mostly 1 inch. So it was all beneficial. And look at all the southeast winds. Western Gulf will not close down. I mean, we're going to continue to see just onslaught of good Gulf moisture, which keeps the dew points nice and ripe. In fact, we're going to stay right around 70 next several days. So it won't be taking much but daytime heating and a good little trigger to get some showers and thunderstorms started. We still have a southwest flow aloft, so that'll keep a few disturbances rolling in. And then look what happens by next Tuesday. A new system, this is a bigger trough of low pressure, develops over the Four Corners. That swings through with a good chance of rain Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of next week, which are day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4 of Niosa. So they haven't put up the rain rock. The famous rain rock is the naturally occurring hole in the middle of this rock, and there's an old Texas folklore that says you hang it on a certain fence and there won't be rain wherever you hang it. So they hang it every year down at La Villita. I say they, it is the San Antonio Conservation Society. That's who runs Niosa. And so Night in Old San Antonio, that's what Niosa stands for, is 4 nights of incredible food, celebration of all cultures. I mean, it's a fantastic experience because you got food from all over the world in La Villita over the course of those 4 days. A lot of fun, a lot of music, real good time at Niosa. Now, let's take a look at what we've got with let me get in so we're going to look at a few different models tonight. Initializing, well, this one's not doing bad at all. There's no rain out there right now, and this one has a couple sprinkles over the hill country, so this one's on par. And this one is the HRRR. So we move into Thursday morning. A little bit of rain tries to develop out west and fizzles, and there's some showers tomorrow morning. And there's some more. It kind of picks up in daytime heating, 2, 3 o'clock. Then a good complex develops up around the Capitol tomorrow night around this time, but does not make it to San Antonio. Then some more develops on Friday morning. Another good coverage up until, yeah, that's parade. No, this is not Parade Friday. I'm sorry, it's next week. This Friday is going to be, of course, Oyster Bake. So it looks as though we could see a couple of isolated showers affect St. Mary's University and Oyster Bake on Friday night. So that's the HRRR. Let's take a look at the graph model, which is the IBM, our in-house model. And it's got a complex developing over Del Rio at midnight and fizzling out to our west, never making it. Isolated sprinkles, you see them, but boy, not much. Gonna have to show the HRRR. Because as I often do with models, when we have this kind of scenario where one's showing a decent amount of coverage, the other showing nothing, I'd rather show the decent amount and show you the worst that we're seeing, or at least in the case of the drought, the best we can do, the best we can get. So here's the NAM, which lines up the rain right now, and this is not true at all. So this is not initializing well. Overnight coverage, very similar to the HRRR, just light showers. Okay, so we'll stick with the HRRR. Sticking with the HRRR. Danny, why is it that the storms keep coming through at night and we're catching light rain during the day? What about the conditions that make it different? So just the timing on where these outflows are moving. Last night we had that strong complex that stayed together in the afternoon over Sonora and then dropped down into our area. Had that been during the day, it probably would have been a little more violent because you get, afternoon heating and sunlight, and it can definitely add to the fire. So grateful in that respect. But yeah, no rhyme or reason, just a matter of timing on the disturbances. God bless you, Gabriella. Thank you. Brian had a good soaking, 1.5 inches. Nice at Spring Branch. That's good stuff. What's going on, Joe? Isolated. Nothing, no washout in Bernie for sure. Dave said he might drive me crazy, but at least he'll take the scenic route. Exactly. No, we'll enjoy it, won't we? So let's take a look at the long-range rain model. This nice new pattern. Don't really have a strong cap aloft, and so some rain chances will stick around, 30-40% at best through the weekend, And that's upwards of an inch at Seguin. Better than that at New Braunfels. A little more than half an inch in San Antonio over the next few days. So we'll definitely take it, right? All right, 14-day forecast time, several big events. Let me first start with tomorrow's Fiesta. This is going to be at Travis Park this year. The picture, that's at Hemisphere. There I am with a Fiesta goer handing out medals. So a 20% chance of an isolated shower at Travis Park tomorrow. Temperatures mid-80s. Should be a really nice day. A few morning sprinkles, but then a mixture of sun and clouds in the afternoon. Not bad at all for the first day of Fiesta. Now, heading into Friday, oyster bake. Saturday, oyster bake. Looks good. Again, only isolated showers. Best chance Thursday night. So we'll keep an eye on that. Then as we get into next week, 20 to 30% chances Tuesday through Friday and even Saturday. Highs will be warming up, especially Friday. Now, the other event I've got to tell you about, it's not Fiesta, it's out in Helotes. Thursday, May 1st, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That first weekend of May, Carnival out in Helotes. It is a blast. Great small town festival, awesome rides. They've got this new carnival company this year, so the rides are going to be better than ever before. These great thrill rides. So have a lot of fun at Carnival. It's waiting for you out there. Come out to Helotes and get corny. Get the corn in the cup. It's the best. Oh, yeah. So the weather looks to cooperate, especially on weekends, guys. And hopefully we can get some of the rain we need in the mean to the time. Not overnight, Grace. I think it'll be an isolated shower or two, but no storms overnight. Hi, Kathy. Checking in from Uvalde. Rivers in the area looking good. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, only a slight chance moving forward, but chance to stay in the forecast through Friday. As you can see, we've got a decent, pattern in place to get some more beneficial rain, but maybe half an inch between now and Saturday. No big washouts with this. No big washouts at all. Joe's loving every drop. Yeah, same here. You guys stay safe out there. Hanak, pretty gloomy. Not a drop in Catula. Sorry, brother. Yeah, this is slim pickings, man. Moving forward, I don't expect much at all for Catula either. All right. God bless y'all. Hope to see you on Ken's 5 News at 10.